I was walking down a broken road, carrying more than I could hold. I knew the words, I knew the prayers, but I was lost somewhere out there. Then mercy came without a sound, right where I fell, love found me out. I didn't earn it, couldn't pay, Jesus just called my name. I thought I'd gone too far, but grace knew where I was. Grace found me there when I had nothing left to give. Grace found me there and gave this weary heart a reason to live. He broke the chains I couldn't break. He took the weight I couldn't take. I was lost, but he still cared. Thank God, grace found me there. I've seen some nights that wouldn't end. I've lost some roads, I've lost some friends. I've carried fear behind a smile and walked through darkness for a while. But every time my strength was gone, His faithful hand kept holding on. And looking back, now I can see He never once abandoned me when I could barely stand. I was still in His hands. Grace found me there when I had nothing left to give. Grace found me there and gave this weary heart a reason to live. He broke the chains I couldn't break. He took the weight I couldn't take. I was lost, but He still cared. Thank God, grace found me there. So I laid down every fear, every doubt, every road I tried to walk alone. I laid down all the pride I carried around. I don't have to carry it anymore. If tomorrow brings a storm, if this whole world lets me down, the God who found me in the dark will never leave me now. Grace found me there when I had nothing left to give. Grace found me there and showed me what it means to really live. He broke the chains I couldn't break. He took the weight I couldn't take. Now I'm free, and this I swear, I'll spend my days remembering where I was lost, but He still cared. Thank God, grace found me there. I didn't find my way to Him. Grace found me there. I came to church with a heavy heart, sat in the back where the shadows are. I knew every hymn, every word to pray, but there was something I wouldn't give away. I asked the Lord to change my life, to calm my fears and make things right. But every time I said amen, I picked my burden up again. And somewhere in that quiet room, I heard what my heart already knew. What I left at the altar, I don't carry anymore. All the weight upon my shoulders, I lay down before the Lord. Every fear I kept on hiding, every road I couldn't see. What I left at the altar no longer follows me. my pride there on that floor. The need to know what tomorrow's for. I left the anger I'd held so long, and all the times I thought God was wrong. I left the plans I couldn't save, the old regrets I couldn't change. And when I finally opened my hands, I started seeing His better plan. I thought surrender meant I'd lose, but sometimes letting go set you free. What I left at the altar, I don't carry anymore. All the weight upon my shoulders, I lay down before the Lord. Every fear I kept on hiding, every road I couldn't see. What I left at the altar no longer follows me. I didn't hear the thunder roll, no angel call my name. The room looked just the way it did, but I didn't leave the same. I walked in asking for a sign, for God to make a way, but the miracle I needed was what I gave away. What I left at the altar, I don't carry anymore. All those years of fighting battles I was never meant to fight alone. Every fear about tomorrow, every piece of yesterday, what I left at the altar is where it's gonna stay. So if you see me walking lighter, there's a reason I am free. What I left at the altar ain't coming home with me. I came in carrying everything, I walked out carrying faith. I was parked beside an old grain mill with nowhere left to drive. The radio was whispering, but nothing felt alive. Then an old man tipped his weathered hat, sat down without a plan. He never tried to fix my world, he just said, "Son, I understand. Some prayers don't fall like thunder or right across the sky. Sometimes heaven answers softly through another pair of eyes. Maybe you were the arms heaven sent right when my hope was almost spent. No choir sang, no mountains moved, just kindness showing up unannounced. God knows exactly where we break and who our aching hearts will take. Before I knew what grace could be, He wrapped His love around me with the arms heaven sent. A waitress filled my coffee cup before I had to ask. She smiled like she had seen the weight I tried so hard to mask. She said, "You'll make it through somehow," then walked away again. She'll never know those simple words brought life back to this man. Mercy wears familiar faces, boots that gather dust. Love arrives without announcing, quiet, steady just. Maybe you were the arms heaven sent right when my hope was almost spent. No miracle for crowds to see, just someone standing next to me. God still reaches through His people in ways this world can't comprehend. I found His heart that afternoon inside the arms heaven sent. You meet somebody weary, don't wait for perfect words. The smallest act of compassion can't preach louder than a sermon heard. Maybe you'll become the answer to a prayer you'll never know, because the Father still embraces this broken world through those who go. Maybe we are the arms heaven sends to strangers, family, faithful friends, a gentle voice, an open chair, a little time, a whispered prayer. Love still finds a lonely road long before they make it home. Every heart can safely rest inside the arms heaven sends. The arms heaven sent. I knew every back road out of town, every excuse to keep my head down. I laughed like everything was fine, while breaking a little more inside. Dust on my boots, dust on my name, running circles, chasing shame. Then mercy met me where I'd been, not where I wished I'd always been. He didn't ask where I had been, he simply said, come on in. I wasn't too far gone, I was just too far from home. One touch of grace, one quiet prayer, and suddenly I wasn't there. The chains I carried all those years fell lighter with every tear. I thought my story had moved on, turns out I wasn't too far gone. There's an old Bible by my bed with words I used to never read. Now every page feels like a light, showing me who I am tonight. The road's still long, I still get lost, but love keeps paying every cost. I'm not the man I used to be, and that's the sweetest part of me. He never counted all my wrongs, he just kept calling me his own. I wasn't too far gone, I was just too far from home. One touch of grace, one quiet prayer, and suddenly I wasn't there. The chains I carried all those years fell lighter with every tear. I thought my story had moved on, turns out I wasn't too far gone. Cross wasn't waiting at the finish line, it found me in the middle of mine. Love came looking through the night before I ever got it right. I wasn't too far gone, and I was never left alone. Grace was walking every mile, even when I couldn't smile. Now every sunrise sings my song, not because I've always been strong, but because the Father's love said I was never too far gone. Morning sun across the cornfields, coffee warming up my hands, arriving singing by the fence line, just like you had always planned. A cool breeze through the open window, rain that settles all the dust. Little things the world walks past keep reminding me to trust. I see you in the little things, a quiet heart, a song to sing, A helping hand, a child's smile, the extra mile, the slower while. You're in the sunrise, in the rain, in every joy and every pain. I don't need the whole world changed to know you're walking here with me. I see you in the little things. Waving from the roadside, a Bible worn by years of grace, an old oak tree still standing strong after every storm it faced. The laughter gathered around the table, a prayer before we eat. Some call them ordinary moments, I call them places where you meet. I see you in the little things, a quiet heart, a song to sing, a helping hand, a child's smile, the extra mile, the slower while. You're in the sunrise, in the rain, in every joy and every pain. I don't need the whole world changed to know you're walking here with me. I see you in the little things. Maybe heaven whispers softly so we never miss its voice. Maybe every simple blessing is another reason to rejoice. I see you in the little things, the peace no money ever brings. Another breath, another day, another chance to stop and pray. You've been faithful all along, even when I wasn't strong. Every little gift reminds me how amazing your love can be. I see you in the little things. Thank you, Lord, for the little things that were never little at all. I have walked through dusty valleys, I've worn out more than just these shoes. I've made choices I regret now, I've carried burdens I couldn't lose. But every road that left me broken, every mile I walked alone, led me to the arms of mercy, where I finally found my home. I belong to Jesus, that's where my heart belongs. When this world keeps changing, His love stays strong. I don't fear tomorrow, no matter what I see. I belong to Jesus, and He belongs with me. When the night feels cold and empty, and the answers don't appear, I can hear His quiet promise saying, child, I'm always here. There's a peace beyond all worry that this world could never give. Every breath becomes a blessing, every day another gift. Not because I'm worthy, not because I'm strong, only by His mercy. That's where I belong. I belong to Jesus, that's where my heart belongs. through every joy and sorrow. He keeps me moving on till the day he calls me home. I'll lift this melody. I belong to Jesus. Forever I am free. I belong to Jesus. Forever I am free. I belong to Jesus. I can see beyond the worn-out shoes, past the weight of all you've been through. There's a quiet light the world can't steal, a father's love that's always real. They may count the scars upon your skin, heaven knows the heart within. Before your name was ever known, God had already called you home. You're more than what they see, more than every memory. You're held in nail-scarred hands of grace, forever loved, forever safe. When your strength has disappeared, He is closer than your fear. You were never just another soul. To Jesus, you are worth more than gold. Dust may settle on your road,
tears may fall beneath your load.
Still the shepherd knows your name
and calls you just the same.
No mistake can wash away
the mercy waiting every day.
The cross has written clear and true,
child, my heart still beats for you.
You're more than what they see, more than every memory. You're held in nail-scarred hands of grace, forever loved, forever safe. When your strength has disappeared, He is closer than your fear. You were never just another soul. To Jesus, you are worth more than gold. If the whole world turns away, His love will never change. When you can't take one more step, He will carry what is left. Every heartbeat, every tear, every silent hidden prayer, He has known them from the start. You've always been upon His heart. You're more than what they see. Heaven knows your destiny. The one who formed the stars above still calls your name with perfect love. Nothing you've ever done can outrun the Father's arms. Lift your eyes and take His hand. You're His treasure in this land. When the night is finally gone, you'll find you were never alone. The one who gave His life for you still says, my child, I'm holding you. There's an old rocking chair on the front porch still, paint worn thin by the wind on the hill. Every evening around sunset's glow, that's where Dad would quietly go, with his Bible resting on one knee, watching birds settle in the maple tree. He never needed many words to say. His silence always showed the way. Some things fade with passing years, some never leave. The empty rocking chair still rocks somehow, like heaven whispers through it even now. I can almost hear him softly pray, thanking God at the close of day. Though the porch feels quiet and the night's more long, his faith is louder than any song. He may be gone from these old stairs, but love still lives in that empty rocking chair. I walked outside just yesterday, caught myself looking his way. For one brief second my heart believed he'd smile the way he always did. The fields keep changing season by season, life keeps handing reasons to grieve, but every lesson that man gave still carries me through every wave. One day I'll leave this world behind, like every soul before my time. If someone remembers anything of me, I hope they remember the faith they could see. The empty rocking chair still rocks somehow, though no one's sitting in it now. Its gentle rhythm tells my heart love never truly falls apart, because the hands that held this home now rest before the Father's throne. And every time that old chair sways, it reminds me grace outlives our days. The porch grows still, the evening air, but heaven feels close beside that empty rocking chair. Tried to write my own story, one page at a time. Every road I thought was freedom left my heart behind. And then you took these broken chapters, filled the empty lines. Now I know who's held the pen all this time. You're the author of my life. You knew my name before my first sunrise. Every tear, every mile, every valley, every climb. When I couldn't see tomorrow, you were already there. You're the author of my life, writing grace on every page. There were days I walked in circles, thinking I was lost, but you never stopped pursuing, no matter what the cost. There were days I walked in circles, thinking I was lost, but you never stopped pursuing, no matter what the cost. And now I see your faithful fingerprints in every answered prayer. Even when I couldn't find you, you were there. You're the author of my life. You knew my name before my first sunrise. Every tear, every mile, every valley, every climb. When I couldn't see tomorrow, you were already there. You're the author of my life, writing grace on every page. When the final chapter closes and my race is finally run, I look back and see your mercy in every single one. You're the author of my life, my beginning and my end. Every blessing, every heartbeat has been held within your hands. When I stand in heaven's glory, I'll finally understand. You're the author of my life, forever you will be. Forever you will be. I've watched the years keep passing like old fences down the road. Some dreams never found their season, some seeds were never sown. I wondered if the best was over, if I'd waited far too long, if the pages left before me could still become a song. I looked into the mirror and saw more silver than before. Lines that told 1,000 stories, written through the years, dear Lord. Then the morning softly whispered something I had never seen. God has never counted birthdays, only hearts that still believe. I didn't miss my chance. God still calls my name as long as He gives me one more dawn. My story can still change. The road is not behind me, there's still more grace to find. If God woke me up this morning, He still has plans for this life of mine. I've seen oak trees growing stronger long after storms have passed. I've watched broken fields become green when the springtime came at last. So I won't measure hope by numbers or by all the years gone by. The God who made tomorrow still paints every sunrise. Abraham was called in faith when many thought his time had gone. Moses didn't stop believing, though the journey still was long. The Lord has always loved to show that His timing stands apart. He doesn't look at fading years, He looks upon the heart. I didn't miss my chance. The author's still at work. Every breath he gives today still carries endless worth. So I'll walk into tomorrow with faith instead of fear, because the God who wrote my story is still writing every year. As long as God keeps giving me tomorrow, my story isn't finished. My story isn't finished. I stood there with my suitcase, dreams folded in my hands, certain that tomorrow would unfold just as I'd planned. But every road I wanted seemed to disappear from sight. I couldn't understand it through the tears that filled my eyes. I prayed for one more answer, one more chance to make it through. But heaven stayed so quiet, like it knew what I could not do. Every door I reached for never opened wide. I called it disappointment, God called it my guiding hand. When God closed that door, He wasn't closing hope. He was gently turning my footsteps toward a better road. I couldn't see tomorrow, standing where I stood. Looking back, I finally understand. He closed that door because He could see what I never could. Now I pass that old place without a single regret. The life I thought I'd wanted wasn't meant for me just yet. Some blessings wear disguises, some answers take their time. Sometimes mercy sounds like silence until the reasons finally shine. If you're standing in the hallway wondering what comes next, don't mistake a closed door for the ending of your steps. The shepherd knows the mountain long before we climb. He never leaves His children walking there alone. When God closed that door, He opened something new. Not the life that I imagined, but the one He always knew. Today I thank the Father for every answer I once feared, because the greatest blessings often start the moment one more door disappears. Some doors are closed, so better ones can open. So better ones can open. Took the long way through the back roads, trying hard to outrun my past. Every mile felt a little heavier, like old mistakes were built to last. The fields were turning into evening, the wind knew every place I'd been. I almost drove right past the farmhouse, then I saw that weathered fence again. I thought I'd have to earn forgiveness, I thought I'd have to hide my shame, but mercy wasn't keeping score, it already knew my name. God was waiting at the fence, like he'd never left that place. Not with anger in his eyes, only kindness on his face. He didn't ask me where I'd wandered, he didn't count the miles I'd gone. He just opened up the gate like I'd been expected all along. God was waiting at the fence. There were scars I couldn't cover, questions I could never hide, dreams I'd buried in the silence, tears I carried deep inside. But every step toward that old gate felt lighter than the one before. Funny how the road back home was never locked at all. I spent years afraid of judgment, building walls with every fear. All along the Father's heart was simply drawing near. God was waiting at the fence, like he'd never left that place. Not with anger in his eyes, only kindness on his face. He didn't ask me where I'd wandered, he didn't count the miles I'd gone. He just opened up the gate like I've been expected all along. God was waiting at the fence. Maybe you've been driving nowhere, thinking hope has passed you by. Maybe home feels far behind you and you're too tired to even try. Turn around, don't be afraid, love has never walked away. God was waiting at the fence before I ever turned around. Every prayer I thought was lost was already heaven bound. He ran to meet my broken story, called me by the name I knew. Turns out I wasn't finding him, he'd been waiting there for me, standing at the fence, waiting there for me. This old river's been here longer than the houses on this land. I've watched it carry broken branches, just like dreams slip through my hands. I came here with too many questions, thinking time had passed me by. But the water kept on whispering, son, lift up your eyes. The current never hurried, still it always found the sea. The river never forgot my name, those seasons washed away. Every bend and every winding led me where I stand today. I thought I was just drifting, but heaven knew the way. The river never forgot my name, and neither did my Savior's grace. Daddy used to bring me fishing before the morning sun would rise. He'd say, God speaks the loudest where the world gets quiet inside. Now I hear those words returning like an old familiar song. Funny how the truth keeps waiting even after you've been gone. Some roads lead back to nowhere, some bridges fall apart, but the love that called my number never lost my heart. The river never forgot my name. It carried every prayer. Even when I couldn't see it, God was already there. Every mile behind me makes tomorrow easier to face. The river never forgot my name, and neither did Amazing Grace. Water keeps on moving, the Lord keeps leading too. As long as that river keeps running, I'll keep trusting you. There was a light in my father's window every night when the day was done. He'd bow his head beside that old oak table and thank the Lord for everyone. No fancy words, no preacher's voice, just simple faith so true. Looking back, I finally understand. That's how heaven filled the room. Lord, let my life shine like that window, steady through the darkest night. When this world is cold and restless, help me be a little light. If someone finds their way because they saw your love in all I do, then I'll leave behind a light in the window that points every heart to you. Time has taken many good people. The old front porch stands all alone, but every lesson that they left me still feels like coming home. A worn-out Bible on the corner table, pages soft with years of prayer, reminds me every single morning grace has always met me there. Lord, let my life shine like that window, steady through the darkest night. When this world is cold and restless, help me be a little light. If someone finds their way because they saw your love in all I do, then I'll leave behind a light in the window that points every heart to you. One candle doesn't look like much until the sun goes down. One faithful heart can change another without making a sound. them back to you. Lord, let my life shine like that window long after I am gone. May my children tell their children where my hope was all along. Not in riches, not in glory, but in mercy ever new. Leave a light inside my window that forever shines for you. I almost turned around today before the road began. The weight upon these tired shoulders was more than I could stand. Every mile looked just the same, every sky was cold and gray. I couldn't see beyond the moment standing in my way. Then the morning wind reminded me, tomorrow has my name on it. God already knows the way. Before the sun begins to rise, He's already there waiting. So I won't let today decide what tomorrow's gonna be. Because the God who's writing mornings already thought of me. I've buried dreams beneath the dust, watched seasons come and go, but seeds don't bloom the day they're planted, only heaven knows. So I'll keep walking one more mile, though I cannot see the end. Faith has never asked for eyesight, only one more step again. The night can keep its darkness, the rain can have its day. Morning has a way of finding hearts that choose to keep their faith. Tomorrow has my name on it, not because I'm strong enough, but because the one who holds tomorrow never gives up. Every sunrise is a promise, every dawn a brand new start. The future isn't waiting somewhere, it's already in God's heart. I spent the whole night wondering how tomorrow would unfold, carrying questions in my pocket like they weighed a heart of stone. Every road looked unfamiliar, every step was wrapped in fear. I thought I had to face the unknown, but I was never walking there alone. Morning found me on that highway with more prayers and certainty, trying hard to trust the silence when I couldn't clearly see. Then the sun broke through the branches like a whisper in the air. Before I ever reached tomorrow, God was already there. God was already there, waiting where I couldn't see, standing in the place I'd fear long before it frightened me. Every door, every mountain, every answer, every prayer. I never walked into tomorrow, God was already there. Now I smile at yesterday's worries, they don't carry quite the same weight, because I've learned that heaven's timing has never once arrived too late. Every chapter that seemed uncertain, every road that felt unfair, only taught my heart one simple truth: God was already there. The future never catches heaven, nothing takes my Father by surprise. Before my feet begin the journey, He's already on the other side. God was already there before the morning touched the sky, before the first step left the porch, before the first tear reached my eyes. So I don't have to fear tomorrow, I wonder how I'll make it there. The God who's walked with me this far will already be there. Tomorrow isn't waiting for God, He's already waiting for me. I woke up to another worry, another bill I couldn't pay. The truck was sitting in the driveway just like yesterday. I looked up through the kitchen window, said, Lord, I don't know what to do. The only thing I had that morning was another prayer for you. Everything kept going wrong, but you kept making me strong. When my hands had nothing left to hold, you never let me go. You didn't promise easy roads or skies without the rain, but every time I thought I'd fall, you helped me stand again. Some friends slowly walked away, dreams disappeared one by one. There were nights I questioned everything before the morning sun. Still your mercy found my front porch like it always somehow does. You never changed who you have been just because life got rough. Everything kept going wrong, but you kept making me strong. When my hands had nothing left to hold, you never let me go. You didn't promise easy road, skies without the rain, but every time I thought I'd fall, you helped me stand again. Maybe miracles aren't always mountains moving overnight. Maybe sometimes they're the strength to make it through one more night. Looking back across the miles, and now I finally understand. You were building something stronger every time you took my hand. Everything kept going wrong, but you kept making me strong. Now I know the darkest valleys only proved where you belong. The road was long, the tears were real, the answers came so slow, but every single step I took, You never let me walk alone. Life still isn't always easy, but I've never been stronger. Not because of me, because